Yo, yo, yo. What up, man? Bright early, bright early, bright early. Hit the like button when you come in. Hit the subscribe button when you come in. Cash App, Soul Mirror 29. PayPal, Suicide H 29. Um, Hit the notification bell. Become a free thinker for $1.99 a month. And let's get to it. All right, so um, we got two topics we're gonna talk about right now. We got the fight. Obviously, it just happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying, and then talk about Kodak Black. So let's talk about the important stuff first. Um, Kodak Black, is a rapper that has a large fan base. What up, Tony Brown? What up? What up? I don't know what OK is. OK what? I don't know. Has a large fan base, and you see he goes through his battles with beefing with other artists. Recently, he just had a back and forth with his own artist. I think he's independent now. I think Jack Boy was his own artist, and they had they back and forth feuding. Um, he They had they back and forth on IG. Then Kodak Black went to throw $100,000 inside of the. I think he was flushing some of it and throwing some of it in the ocean or some shit like that. I don't know. It was some wild stuff he was doing. He ended up deleting his social media, then coming back. But now, he just made a tweet, and I think a post and delete that he wanted to basically off himself. He feel alone. He feel like nobody has his back, stuff like that. Um, then he just recently came back after making that tweet. He said he's sorry for saying that, making people wonder about him and stuff like that. Let's talk about mental health though. Money, right? Mike Tyson made he was on a podcast. I forgot which one, and he said money doesn't buy happiness. And some people beg to differ. It was somebody in the comment section said, "Well, I'd rather have money and be stressed out than stressed out with no money." So people say things like that, and I understand why they say what they say, but you got to learn how to see things from the other side, even if you haven't even been on the other side. So let's talk about that, because a lot of people believe having a lot of money will bring them happiness, right? And I understand why they say that and why they believe that. But like Tyson said, if you ain't never had millions and millions of dollars, then you won't understand what I'm talking about. And he's correct. If you ain't never had that much money and that much access to whatever you want, then you will not understand what having more money, more problems really means. You ain't never dealt with that. But money only provides temporary happiness. That's it. It's only temporary. Now you can get up and look at your big large house and be like, yeah, you can look at your cars, you can look at your jewelry, you can look at whatever it is, clothes, women, whatever it is. You can look at it and be like, yeah, I can get it, I do it. But remember, you still got to deal with interactions and engagement with other people. You still probably got to do business with other people. You might have a child with someone that might be driving you crazy. So money can't take care of that. You still have to be a regular human being and deal with regular human being stuff, no matter what. So that's what that is. And you see a lot of celebrities, the word celebrity. Just say a lot of people that their jobs are in the public eye. The word celebrity makes you think about making look at him a certain way. Those people who has a job that's in the public eye and make a lot of money, they don't get treated. They don't get this. They don't get treated as they are human beings. They get treated as ah man, it's whatever. You make all that money, so shut up. And I don't know why you crying. I wouldn't be crying if I made all that money. You know, people tend to overlook other people who has more money than them. Like, well, you got all the money, so what you crying for? And you shouldn't be crying because you got a lot of money. That don't make no sense. But a lot you have individuals in this world who think, you know, having a lot of money can just stop everything and make everything better. What up, nobody? What's going on? Nobody, good morning to you too, And we need to understand that that's not it. It's only temporary. Having a lot of money is only temporary happiness. And you see it a lot, and it's very telling about our society today, that no matter how many quote unquote celebrities or people who have a lot of money, they come out and tell you that they're going through stuff and they feel lonely and they want to take themselves out, or you see the act, and people still just year after year, oh man, I wish, what you crying for? You already have a lot of money. Man, it's sad, man. It's very telling of our society. They they are they rather be led. They rather, instead of using their own mind, they rather be led. You notice that, right? Most people who run their mouth rather be led by somebody else, and so they can think and talk from somebody else's perspective than their own perspective and their own assessment. That's what I learned, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I mean, it depends what's going on. We all can be influenced by someone else or a group of people. But I have learned to unlearn and relearn and start to use my own mind more than just follow whoever says this and whoever says that. And if I agree with it, I just rock with it. It's pretty wild that, you know, we don't even see what crying for help look like. A lot of people be crying out for help, and instead of people grasping and seeing and trying to help that individual or group of people, they get made fun of and stuff like that. That's what's going on with Kodak Black. But he came back out and said sorry for the tweet, and but he wants to get help. He wants to get help, but he wants to have it outside of Florida. And that probably will be the best thing for him, to get help outside of Florida. Sometimes you do got to get away from your comfort zone for you to heal. Sometimes you got to get away from your comfort zone for you to heal and for you to get where you need to go or get over what you need to get over. That's just what it is, man. So hopefully Kodak Black gets the help he needs. He takes it serious, and change only can happen if you really want it. Not saying you can make the change. No change is going to happen overnight. You might have a lot of withdrawals, a lot of backsliding, but if you stick to it, more times than not, you can overcome whatever's holding you back and keeping you down. All right, so salute to Kodak Black, who wants to get the help that he said he needs, and hopefully he does. All right, so moving right along, man. You got the big fight, Tyson Fury, man, and Wilder. I think it's Deontay Wilder. I think it's part 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's part 3. I'm not mistaken. I was at work, so I didn't get to see the fight at all. But when I went on break, the notification popped up on the sports app that Deontay Wilder got knocked out in the 11th round. And the clip of that is actually posted everywhere, so you can go see the clip for yourself. I mean, sometimes, you just gotta recognize you can't beat that person. And I believe after this fight, Deontay Wilder gotta know that you just can't beat this guy. You can't beat him. Now, the other clip showed that he had him beat. That's the crazy part. He knocked Tyson Fury down twice. You know, it's a TKO if you get knocked down 3 times in one round. It's a TKO if you get knocked down 3 times in one round. So they said he knocked him down twice in one round, but wasn't able to knock him down again to get the TKO. He definitely fought better than the last fight. For the clips that I saw, he definitely fought better than the last fight. Looked like he swung. He was trying to land more punches because I seen somebody put out a screenshot of how many punches was thrown and stuff like that. And I think this time around, Deontay Wilder threw more punches. If I can remember right, I can't remember. I only looked at it once. So he definitely came out with more aggression, more stamina because it went 11 rounds this time. I forgot how many rounds it went last time. So he only needed to last one more round, and it could have went to decision. But he ended up, being tired. You can tell, fatigued. And it's crazy, it's crazy, because some people. I read some comments, and one comment said, "It looks like they're gassed." Someone actually said it looked like they are gassed, or one of them are gassed. Have you ever fought a professional fight for 11 rounds? You're going to be gassed. Fighting is about endurance and stamina. It's not, if it's about going the distance. That's what fighting is, going the distance. Can you go the distance without getting caught slipping? And Deontay Wilder is almost there. He almost stood toe to toe without getting caught slipping and get to the final round and then get to the decision. But he got caught slipping. He tired. You can see the punches. They both is tired, and Tyson Fury was able to land that overhand right real quick, or catch him slipping, and that it was over after that. It happens like that, man. You probably can be up the whole fight. You jabbing, you already knocked him down twice, so most likely you are up in the score points. Because when you knock somebody down, that's a lot of points for you when you knock somebody down. He knocked Tyson Fury down twice, so he might be up in the points. He just might be up enough in the points. If he gets to the decision, he can win. Because if it's close with the landing punches and you knocked him down twice, you most likely gonna win because you got 2 knockdowns. But Tyson Fury couldn't get up after that 11 round knockdown. He wasn't able to get back up. And being gassed is part of. It's part of fighting, man. You're gonna be gassed. 11 rounds of trying to get the best shots to get the best of somebody. That's a long time to fight. 3 minutes a round is a long time. You ever just work out? If you want to see how it is, I challenge you to work out for 3 minutes. Just work out for 3 minutes. That's all you gotta do, and you will see. Like, damn, yeah. They call that burnout. When you do a minute at a time or 2 minutes at a time, and you got to focus on, working for those, it's called a burnout. Now imagine, I know in the fight you get to move around and catch your breath. I get it. But still imagine doing that for 11 rounds, man. Like, it's not easy, I got a new workout. It's not new for me. I've been doing it for a little bit, off and on. When I play 2K, sometimes I work out during the timeout. The timeout is only a minute, right? 60 seconds or I think it's like a minute or something like that. And I work out for that minute. And I do it for the whole game. Like the whole game, I'll work out. Every time it's a timeout, I work out for that minute. Now imagine, you might say, that ain't nothing. Oh, you might think that, but do that for a whole 2K basketball game, 6 minutes a quarter. I think I got it on 6 minutes a quarter. Now do it. Every time there's a timeout, you need to work out for that whole minute. You're going to see that you're going to be like, damn, that's crazy. Because in your mind, you might say, oh, a minute workout ain't nothing. That's what you think until you start pumping, and doing your crunches and doing your squats and all of that. And then the next time it's a timeout, you do it again. Imagine how many timeouts it is in 2K. Imagine that. Because people really be thinking it's just easy. It's easy. I saw he had to do this. It's very funny, when people who haven't even done the sport think they can tell somebody, oh, man, you should have did this, or, man, you could have did that. It's very funny because I know I used to be like that, and I had to switch that up. I like to think for myself now, and I'm like, yo, if you could go the distance, man, salute to you. I ain't even part of that sport. I can't even talk no talk. We grow up to think we could just talk mess about people in sports that we don't even play. We ain't even never played it or nothing. And I find that's kind of wild. That's how some of those, what's his name? Damn, what's the hell that dude name? Man, Skip Bayless. That's why Skip Bayless gets bummed on, you know what I'm saying, and other people, because they sports analysis, and they get to break down certain sports, but they ain't never play them, and that's why people be upset. Like, bruh, if you ain't never been through the fire, like, you gotta chill. Like, I know that's your job. It's your job to critique what we doing, but you doing too much. You ain't even been through the fire, So that's how a lot of fans are. A lot of fans have not been through the fire, and they be running their mouth. But you gotta understand, a lot of fans are fueled by those on TV who break down the games or break down the footage. They're fueled by those people. And so if you're not like me, who I reprogrammed my mind not to let them tell me who to hate, who to love, what this means. I start to use my own mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. So, with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, it definitely was a better fight than the last fight. They got it in. So salute to Deontay Wilder. He definitely can leave that fight. I'm not going to say he's going to leave with his head up high because he wanted to win, but he definitely can keep his chin up, because he knocked that bit. He was doing his thing, and he just got caught slipping. He was almost there. He needed one more round after that round, and he could have went to decision, and it is what it is. But sometimes, you get caught slipping, man. You definitely get caught slipping. So, salute to both of them, man. He holding it. You got, once you get in there, it's anything goes, man. You can come up. You can be the victor, or you can be the one who lost. That's just what it is. He almost did it though, but almost don't count, man. Almost don't count. He almost don't count. Even though he stood there and he did his thing, he did better than last time. Almost don't count. So, salute to both of those men right there. I see y'all another video. I think I might come back with a Young Pharaoh video. Young Pharaoh first baby mama came out. Then it's a second video. It's another video with two females exposing Young Pharaoh and his bodyguard, man, his ex-bodyguard. Ooh, I don't know, man. We'll see what's up. With that being said, man, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Become a free thinker for $1.99 a month. Cash App Soul Mirror 29. PayPal Suicide Ace 29. And I'll see y'all next video, man. Love yourself more than any relationship. Bang.